Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Sluggers going up against the Killers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Today's starting pitcher, Nolan Ryan. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela settles underneath it. 2 away down. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Triple digits on that last pitch. We go to the bottom of the first, and today's starter, Steve Carlton. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Leading off Nasim Nunez.
Designated hitter, number 26, Nasim Nunez.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there. That was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Wally Joyner getting ready to hit. Fly ball down the line. Montgomery makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Rice. He takes it on his own, and there's 2 down. Swings through that one out in front that time. There's a swing and a drive. Going back. Grabs it right up against the wall. New inning getting started. Digging in, Mike Piazza. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here is Justin Dean. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Time called. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Here's the 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting 6, catcher, Mike Piazza.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
And there's 2 away. So digging in, Chase Headley.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
2 down, nobody on. That's to third. With zips it across. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Braden Montgomery.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
The 0-2. This one in the air right field, and that's a fair ball. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw save. Piazza too late with that one. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Trying to move him over here. And a foul ball. Pumping serious gas at 102. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. It's a pitch out. Caught up now trying to get to third. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. On the ground right side. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Bellinger up to hit. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Here's the 0-2. Swing, still in, and that's a strikeout.
Center fielder,
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Right through there for a strike. Chisholm tosses to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. So back to the top of the order. Nasim Nunez now at the plate.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Fly ball to right. And that is the third out of the inning. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Fought off foul. Piazza hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Tatis gets under it. Out number 2. Here's Cody Bellinger. Struck out swinging his first time. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Waves at the fender. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Foul ball there. And that's in for a strike. 0-2. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Now batting for Richmond, first baseman Wally Joyner.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Judge in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. To the right side, and foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Got it looking. That's a strikeout.
Now batting for the killer.
Go ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss at a slider. 2 gone, but the go ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Cut on missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Headley takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Now batting for the Sluggers, second baseman Jazz Chisholm Jr.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. So up next, Justin Dean. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Inside. Ball 1. And fouled off.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Mike Piazza. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One down.
For Richmond, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Out towards right center field. Montgomery on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Base hit, left center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting for the Killers, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
That one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Curveball over for a called strike. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
In the air, out towards left center, and that's the inning. Top 6. Now it's Corey Seager.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Now batting for
Witt in his 5th season, 25 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at 3rd. Up the middle, Tatis. Not in time.
No, he's in.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So digging in, Ben Rice. Runner on the move. They pitch out. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The throw to second is offline.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So
runner goes again. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Runner goes again. Tag out. Piazza with a great throw. And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. And he walked him. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. Fouled off. He was late. Here's the 0-1. That one in triple digits. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And that's a 1-out single. Aaron Judge. At the plate. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Here goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Hung up in a rundown now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball 1.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. Strikes him out with runner 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now time called at the plate. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Jazz Chisholm Jr. digs in now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball, that's in.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hey.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Got him. That's him out.
Down, and that ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Jazz goes down on strikes. And he grounds one to the right side. Rice takes it himself. That's out number 2. Now the third baseman, Chase Headley.
Third baseman, Chase Headley.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. High fly ball down the left field line. Bellinger going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Ready to begin the eighth. Leading off, number 0.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Inside, ball 1.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Grant Taylor. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Foul ball.
The 0-1. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Here comes Corey Seager. Fouled off left side. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball to the right side, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. A little out front there as he swings through it.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Now a quick throw to first. Seager dives back in safely. Swing and a miss to him. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. Down the line, and it's foul. Comes up empty.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. And they tag him out. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That clips the corner. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
One out and a runner at second. He was late there, strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the outside corner, and the count is 1-2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Here is Aaron Judge. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Man on second, two down. Judge comes up empty there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to.
Runner breaks for third. Swings and sends a rocket to right. That's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Swings through that one out in front that time. Late on that fastball.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Now the number 2 hitter, Ben Rice. This one smoked on its way out of here. And just like that, they're within a run.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Late swing, fouled off. And there's one away.
Good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bellinger now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Ground ball right side. Joyner takes it to the bag, and they're down to their last out. 0 for 3 in this one. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one ripped to left. Ball game. Up.